Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you? Hey,
I'm
I didn't know this
good.
was going to start so early.
Huh?
I said I didn't know
You
they were going to
thought,
start it so early.
you know what?
They were going to start the thing so early.
Oh, no, it ain't early. It's a little late. About two
Oh,
minutes, that's all.
my clock is wrong in my car. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Black people, how are you?
I see you
How are
got
you?
your platinum joint on. That's
Got my
good. You
boots
look,
to match. Ew.
okay, you look
But I just cut my
nice.
hair like this little ponytail.
Okay, okay. So what you got going on? You enjoy yourself last night? 'Cause it was raining real hard.
I didn't go anywhere. I just went to that Christmas party, and it was a bunch of old people. So I
What?
left. I was only there for 30 minutes. And the food, it felt like it was catered by Publix.
Oh,
I only went
damn.
for the food. I was thinking I'm about to get some food that stick to you. Man,
Right,
I
some
went in
real.
there, I'm like, this tastes like Publix made it. This tastes like Publix made it. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Damn.
Yeah. I
Okay,
didn't know
okay.
nobody there. It was just a bunch of old people.
I see you got them nails done. See you got them nails done. Okay, oh, they're pretty too. Okay. Yeah, I like them.
I got them
Them look
cut down,
nice
and
right
then I
there.
took that blue off. So yeah, I took the blue off like 2 days later and did this. Just go with
Okay.
everything. That blue wasn't gonna go with this. I wear a lot of black in the winter. You know.
Yeah, I like that. That's a nice interview jump off there. I like that all black what you got down jump jacket on. Okay.
Oh,
So
my
what
boots
else
are
you got
silver
going
too.
on? Your what?
In my bag. My boots in my bag are silver.
Okay. So how you feeling over there? I like your hair pulled back with your bun.
It's a loose ponytail.
Okay. But that's your real hair, that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell. Okay, so what's going on in your life? Let me hear it.
Just you. So I was thinking on the way over here because I gotta do a I got my phone yesterday for the thing,
Congratulations. Well, congratulations.
and then I ordered the stand with the light that holds the phone, and I ordered the microphones. I had bought microphones from Best Buy, but they were like $300. Then I saw them on Amazon for $30.
A
So I was
phone
like, no, no, no,
or
no, the
light?
microphone, the microphone. You gotta have
Okay,
microphones, right? When I'm out,
okay.
because one time it was like they couldn't hear me because of the back noise or whatever. But yeah, because I need to, speak on your have little session. I was emailing did a little format for the email so that I could email the your attorney. I was just doing some stuff, breaking some things down. And when you got arrested, you did have two warrants. You had the car situation, and you had Calvin, because Calvin went to the police in 21, a year prior.
Right, right, right.
You had that on you, right? But that's still no grounds for a search warrant for what they did. That's not grounds. Having a warrant for something in Alpharetta with a credit repair is doesn't call for a search warrant, on your stuff. It has to
Hmm.
be in the for them to try to do a search warrant, and they would have to be the law enforcement involved, which it
You know,
wasn't.
but with him, he used to work for me. See, he got
And,
on the
and,
thing.
and he tried to act like he was a stranger, because he
Exactly.
said you introduced yourself as Ernesto, and I'm like, and then your son's like, he know him. He used to work in the barbershop. I said, so why? And the thing, he's trying to come off as a stranger.
Man, I'm saying, when I tell you this shit is so, I don't understand what's going on in my life, what is going on. But we're gonna touch on Pinocchio for 5 seconds. Well, with
Go
him,
ahead. So we are.
I'm gonna I'm gonna wait until you get that paper from Dion so you can read it for yourself, the contract and what I asked him to do. You see what I'm
I'll
saying? Because
call him today and meet him.
yeah, because I don't want to. I gotta have my facts together so you can see what's going on before I do what I'm gonna do. Because first of all, I got a jacked up lawyer with that, and then this big shit. And on top of that is, so with him, I already sent him a letter. So he gonna get that letter out of his office on Peachtree. So he'll get that this week. The one I sent him a long letter, same way. I broke everything down, and also he get himself prepared to pay that money back. Cause he told me he don't do refunds in the letter he sent me.
He gonna pay that, and he gonna pay everything back.
Okay, so I'm trying to get that. But before I sign that paper, I need you to read what I sent what I gave him to read. That girl.
Paper that he wants you to sign to relieve him of his lawful duties.
No, the paper. No, the paper that I sent to Dion is what I wrote him and told him what I wanted him to do. That I had the girl to read to him. You understand? The paper that I sent in, yes, his worker, his assistant. So assistant, I wrote 2 letters, one to him and one to Dion. So Dion have a backup letter. You understand? When I told him I need for him to file me a fast speech trial, give me another bond, he did none of that shit. And I even told him when he did.
And he sat there and said he would do it too. He didn't try to tell you he couldn't do it. He said he would and never did it. That's the problem.
No, he never did it. All right, so
that's where the problem lies.
He was talking about, oh man, they ain't gonna do it but lower it anyway, a little bit. It don't matter. If I lower it down to nothing, I've been sitting in here, I can still have the time to keep getting a bond here. That is my right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what I'm finna say, I don't want to make no more moves with the lawyers, because when I went to the doctor the other day, I ran into this other guy. Matter of fact, he was next door to me. He told me he been this motherfucker 3 years with
What's his case?
4 child and child. He been sitting this motherfucker 4 years without no trial, no plea, no nothing.
No evidence too? Do they got evidence?
No, the only evidence that they got is on say something about a towel or something. Something he said. A towel to wipe your ass with.
DNA?
Yeah, DNA.
Yeah, but was it? It depends. It depends. He said he innocent.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that's how they sit your ass in. They could sit me in here for 5 years and don't have to do anything with the case. They can sit me. That's why I'm pressing on.
I'm about to be on the YouTube talking about the case.
Well, I'm not telling nobody.
I reached out to the guy who initially broke the case this morning around 5 o'clock in the morning. I sent him a message on his page for him to email me, because he's local. He's in Atlanta, and he's the one that broke it, and I want to go on his show because he's not messy, and he's got a huge following, and I want to just discuss your case. That's it. Just what the warrants is looking like, how they keep lying about the witness. Anybody know the witness, can do a character, or have an issue with the person who's claiming all of these lies, because that's not messing with her. You get me? Because you can't mess with her. But you can pull people that know her, just like they did that ad talking about anybody else has been, doing this too, about talking about you. You can ask a character witness. You can ask the people that know her to come forward, because of the lies that's being told. That you can ask for. And that's what we need. Because even if they try to put pressure on her to say, oh, you got to go through with this, or we're going to charge you, even though I think maybe the detective had a lot to do with it. But they'll try to figure out, because of her family so illegal currently, they might try, some bullshit just to try to sink you, because they don't want to be embarrassed that the case ain't going like it needs to. They got 2 weeks. The month is over. Well, 1 week, and it's vacation.
Yeah, that's true. And then so on the pressing thing note is I want to go ahead and file my suits now.
Oh, I know, right? For all of those bloggers, and against YouTube, because I've been reporting all of the sites, and they haven't taken them down. So YouTube, you're responsible for that as well.
Yeah, they're not gonna do all that. So I'm ready now. I just need to see the procedure how old boy did his, and I'm ready. And once I get that file and everything, and that right there gonna change the game. And as for
it's gonna bring light to it. More light.
And then
you just need a lot of attention to it, so that this shit can just be handled correctly. And people will speak out. I got to do a contact information for people to speak out that might know her and be like, oh, I know that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you how she is and how she did me, because you need all of them type of witnesses in court. Because right now it's just your word against her word. So you need people to come in court that can say what type of person she is.
Mm. Okay.
I
So
gotta
yeah,
go get the police report tomorrow in Buckhead. I never went and got. I gotta go get that.
and it
But
might
are
not
they
even be there. It
named
might be. It might not be there. It might because they transfer that stuff to what they call that shit
Central,
Donald Lee Holloway. Donald Lee Holloway. It's a
the main
police department
branch?
over there. Yeah, the main branch. So they kind of, you want to get a report, you might have to go there.
And her birthday's October 1st. And you said it was around her birthday.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Hmm. And
Yeah,
her name's on the report.
it was on her birthday.
It
Yes.
was on her birthday, 21.
Yeah.
Because you got the car fixed immediately, right? Because your car was
Yeah, I did.
November 21.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to say on the one where I don't know if you read it or not, with the girl who wrote the check or the person who wrote the check to release the vehicle to the dealership. They're trying to act like you put down on her and forced her to write the check. They're trying to finesse it to make it sound like, even though the check was bad, she wrote the check. But they're still trying to finesse it to say you told her to do so. You get me? Which is dumb.
Right.
Which is dumb. Because if she told me the money's in the bank and I said, do me this favor, yada, 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 I don't know what's in her account. I can't force nobody to write a check. That's bad. And also, all she had to say was, I don't have it. And then we would have went back home and figured out something. You get me? But the
Else.
fact that they're
That's
trying to
right.
do that,
That makes sense.
they trying to finesse it to say you forced her to write a bad check.
But see,
I
here's
can't
the thing.
force,
I didn't.
or him, or whoever it was, I can't force somebody to write a bad check.
But I didn't even have no warrant then. I didn't have a warrant for that at all. That shit was
No,
just
no, no. That
sitting
came
there.
afterwards. That came afterwards. Yeah, they did that. That definitely came
Yeah.
afterwards. That and the stuff with
Yeah.
court came afterwards with Erica.
Yeah. So, and yeah. Okay.
And I told you
So
how
yeah,
they
but
was not. Hmm,
you tell me what?
how they never did had it when they, because they had the pictures of Erica on the screen. They never went in on her. They just kept going in on your wife, right? Talking about her. Because you know how Erica. Did you ever get a picture of the booking picture? What she was looking like
I
at
saw it
booking?
on TV.
Oh my God! So you saw what she looked like, right? She looked like a
Yeah.
character from a movie. And so they said nothing about her, even though they tried to say y'all live next door to each other and y'all were boyfriend and girlfriend and da 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 da. They still said nothing about her. They just went in on Shirley because she's not attractive in that picture. She looks hideous in that picture. That's just why I told them. I was like, when they was going in on me because they kept hearing you describe me on the phone. You know how you would always say, "Oh, you're so beautiful, you're so this, you're so that." They would hear that, and them bitches was like, "Ooh, that's why they fucking with Steve because they mad. They mad at Marjorie. They never messed with Steve before he married Marjorie. And if Marjorie was fucked up looking, they wouldn't be saying anything about her. Him. They wouldn't be
That's
nothing.
true.
They just because it's all female doing it. It's 90% female doing this. This is all bitches doing it,
And
and
they still
female
going in on them.
man, they still posting. This bitch posted something yesterday.
What?
Yes, they posting every day. I didn't even look at it. I gotta look at it, and then my brother's gonna fly in town because I want him to be on with me because he gives a great perspective, and he could go in and call them all kind of names and shit, and it won't look so bad like me calling them names. But he can go in on them and talk about how they just weak ass women and da 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 da. I was like, yeah, you need to come on with me because I want somebody to go in on them and not let it be me. Because when you went in on Wendy, they was like, "Oh my gosh, Shirley, you dodged a bullet. He's so violent." This and that. I was like, and I had to check this one. I was like, how the fuck you see violence
What?
when you sitting in jail over a year on some lies, and then his whole life is fucking destroyed. They took all his money. Now his wife has left him, and then now this woman want to ask a dumb question about his wife. He didn't threaten her. He had all rights to snap at her. What are you talking about? You sound dumb. Like, oh,
What?
he sound dumb. I was like, he didn't threaten her. He just said he a gangster. He ain't no fool. Oh my God, he's a gangster. Gangster, and it means something different. Go back to the
I
80s.
I never said
Go
that.
back to the
She
80s.
said that.
She said that you was a gangster.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know. I
she
gotta look at
said
it
no.
again.
She said
Right.
no. She said her family, her dad and
Oh,
brother, and that's how she was raised. And I might know him. I said it might be. That's what I said. I didn't say I was a gangster. Now, I won't say it on no motherfucking public phone where I'm supposed to say that and use that shit against me. No, ma'am.
I gotta re-listen to it
Yeah.
again to make sure. Right. Because you know how they screw shit
Okay.
around and how you thinking one
They
thing
do,
when
but
it wasn't said.
Well, guess
But
what?
even still,
I was.
you know what I mean. It's back. It's old terminology. I'm street smart, is what I'm trying to say. I'm about that life. I'm not dumb.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
dumb.
Well, basically, yeah, basically. So that's what I'm really looking forward to that process to get going. Because when that process get to going, guess what? Once that start coming, everything else start moving out the way.
Right, right. That's why I was like, oh, he just trying. She got her money and he ain't using her. He ain't never got anything from her in the first place. Why do y'all keep insinuating that that's what it
Who
was, a money
who
grab?
are they talking about?
Talking
Talking
about
about
you
her?
was there for the money. No, you was with her for the
Man,
money.
them folk ain't had no money, man. Them folk don't have them favors on the man. Them folk locked. Them folk count down 5 times. I had the check. I just ain't said nothing
Hmm.
about it. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Oh,
Them
they
folk
they
when they
were.
married, they ain't had nothing else to lose. What?
Mm-mm,
Yeah, they ain't
nothing.
had nothing else to lose. They was
Living
fucked.
above their lifestyle is what it was. That's what it was. Trying to keep up with the people
Exactly.
in the room at work, and they making this kind of money, and you making this kind of money. You can't keep up with them. You got to stay in your circle. Whatever your circle
Exactly.
is, whatever your bank account is reading, that's where you need to be in life.
That's what that was. I mean, this was going on before I even came along for years.
Hmm.
See, so they don't want me to tell. They don't want me to go through all that, and to me that's petty shit. I'm talking about what's going on right now.
The
So
most important thing to address, and that's all I'm trying to address, is the case. I don't really give a fuck about all of the who fucking who things. And I had to go off on another person because she was saying something. Oh, I'm a liar, this, that, and the other. I told her, ain't nobody's business who I fuck. Definitely not yours. I don't know you. So if I'm lying or telling the truth about who I fuck, that's my business and whoever I'm dealing with. So don't worry
damn.
about saying, oh, hey. I was like, everybody worried about that. That's all y'all worried about is who's sleeping with who. Really? Get some business. Get some business.
Wow.
And it's all because they can't sleep with no goddamn body.
So what? So how much is Buddy going for? The one just came out in November. K. What are you going for?
What you talking
K
about?
R. The KR.
You talking about the
Kelly.
singer?
Kelly.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
singer.
What are you going
He
for?
j- he just trying to. Oh, I don't know the money amount. I don't know the money amount, but he's suing United States prisons,
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
which
Okay.
is this phone system can be sued because why would you release phone records to a blogger to put on an open case? It's one thing if the case was closed, but this is an ongoing case, and you fucked up the narrative of this case. You're jeopardizing his freedom, calling excessive stress and anxiety due to the fact that what's going on outside because of these phone calls. It wasn't bad before the phone calls got released. It
It
was
was
just
not.
little. It was just little, whatever. But as soon as y'all let them people release some phone calls, for monetary gain, and then the
No, no,
bloggers got
no,
a
no,
hold
not
of it.
just that. When they got down and put that shit on that video, that's when it started. It was the video, then the phone calls.
You talking about
No, the
right? The first
video.
hearing. That's who.
Yes.
That's who did that. That was Storm Monroe who did that. He was the one who did that first thing with the video from court. He was the first
Right.
person that did
Is
that.
he still around now?
That's who I contacted yesterday because he's not, and he's the one that did the stuff on Steve Harvey. He's just, I believe he's straight. I don't know because I didn't want to go on no gay person's
So,
thing because they just as messy
but
as women.
it don't sound like he's straight.
I don't know. If he is he's in
So
Atlanta and he could be.
why would he do that? Why would he try to damage me like that?
Well, no. He does everything. I look at his page. He does everything. He hasn't done a story on this situation in a long time. So he's not like those other bloggers that just keep coming to this, coming to this. You know what I'm saying? Like just 20 different uploads of me and you, me and you, me and you. He
Okay.
hasn't said anything in a minute. A long. I couldn't find anything, and I didn't go. But I went back, but I didn't go too back. But he talks about everything. Everything. So that's why I was like trying to go back to him because he does report on everything, and he's not just focused on this case, which is trying to bash the situation, like them 3, 4 girls that just keep coming on talking mad shit.
Shit, but he did bash me though. He did bash
He
me.
didn't bash. He just brought it out. I got to look at it and see. I don't think he. Well,
Yeah.
I don't think he was as negative. Let's say this as the rest of them, because the rest of them was stupid negative.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when you gonna work on the main thing tomorrow? I'm
First
talking
thing I
about
gotta, what?
I'm talking about the lawyer for
First thing in the
the.
morning.
Okay,
Did you
and
find a name? Cause I didn't find a name.
no, I'm gonna look for it tonight. I'm gonna scroll that shit. You know that shit. These months flying by now. I ain't gonna lie to you, 'cause I started looking last night. I said, damn, I don't remember when you sent it to me, but I think it was in May or June. So it might be in May or June. But I'm gonna
Okay.
look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already sent it. So you call a boy back
No,
with the deep
your friend.
voice? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
So
didn't talk to him yet. I'm gonna send him a text and see how he feel. And I just want him to just to do. And I'll tell him I'm like, he can do a little thing and just send it to me, or it can be a discussion where he just, you're his friend. You've been his friend for 30 years. You know him better than anybody because you know how boys talk, this, that, and the other. You know. And the other guy did good too because they played the phone call between me, you, and Rook. When Rook, the one that you was locked up with,
they played that too?
they played that too. That came out.
What?
And that was good because it said, he said when y'all was locked up, he said when he heard what happened about all of those charges, he said that man didn't do that. That's not him. He didn't. I know he didn't do none of that stuff. I was locked up with him for 3 years, and all he did was talk business. All he did was talk about his barbershop, what he gonna do. That's all this man did was talk business. He wasn't talking about bitches, and people in prison are themselves. They letting loose, 'cause they don't give a fuck.
Right,
Whatever,
right. Damn, they
whatever
played
they do.
that too?
Yeah,
Wow.
so they played that.
Okay.
But when you know how, let me
Okay.
tell you the spin they put on that, because they put a negative spin on everything. Oh, that wasn't no coincidence. She didn't just happen to run across his name and find him on Instagram. She sought him out. I'm sitting here like, you bitches are messy as fuck. For real. Y'all messy as fuck. And first of all, how would I know to seek him out? Because you was on the phone puzzled, like, who is this? Who is this? You didn't
Oh
even know who
wow.
he was.
I
So if it
did.
was a planned situation, you'd have been like, okay, you found my boy. You get me? It would have been that. It wouldn't
Right.
have been like, who was this? Say who you are, and he was trying to explain how he knew you on the phone. So how do you sit there and say that was a planned situation or I went and sought him out? Because I didn't even know y'all knew each other. Because you
Damn.
never even ever spoke about who you was in jail locked up with. You never
I
discussed
did.
any of your bunkies ever, ever, ever. So how would I know? You sound dumb.
That, wow.
But they
So the
try to put a
negative,
negative spin on everything.
but I don't think a negative when that paperwork that paperwork I'm talking about, like the R key got, that's a different story right there. When you start seeing that everywhere, then you know, damn, this shit's serious right now. So
Oh, and they was
I
mad
need.
because you said
Oh, they did. Oh, I don't care. I knew they were
that's
gonna be mad
old
about that.
terminology. That's old terminology. That's what people are our age back then. That's what it was.
So
So
they
you
mad
not
about that.
young.
They
So
mad
young
about that.
people. But you didn't bash them because of the simple fact you said I don't have nothing against anybody gay. That's what you
Right.
said. I don't have anything
Okay.
against you. Do what you want to do out here. Yada yada yada. I don't have nothing against that. But I'm not no motherfucking. That's what you said. And that's what old people say. You know
That's
what I'm
what
saying?
old people say.
Young
Yeah.
people know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But older people, my other friend in LA, that's all he say is because his son is gay. He calls him a all the time. That make me
Damn.
sick. That's all he do is call him a. And he's
Oh
same age as you.
shit.
That's that terminology.
That is that
That's what the
terminology.
age. That's what it was back then in the 80s. That's what they were. Y'all went and got
Okay.
politically correct because now the masses is filled with this. So now don't call them that anymore. Just call them gay or trans or whatever the fuck they are. Who gives a shit? It is
Damn.
what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's that's what
They
it
call each
is.
other that just like they call us bitches. That's the same thing as they're calling somebody a bitch.
It's the same thing.
Same fucking thing. You're a gay
Oh.
guy. I'm not a gay guy.
So
Fuck
you
off.
going to sleep tonight? Are you going to get you some sleep tonight? Cause it seems like you've been running. No, you don't look tired. You don't look tired. You don't look
No,
tired now.
I'm. It's ugly outside. I'm gonna go find some food And I probably won't go anywhere tonight. I'll probably sit in the house and watch television and eat a bunch of stuff and work on your stuff and what I need to do.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love you very much. Thank you. Your eyelashes look beautiful. I like them, the right length and height and everything. Thank you. Yes, they do.
I didn't put no liner on. I just put very little makeup on.
This look good to me. You look good to me. Yeah, it's okay. I like them fingernails.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah, I like them fingernails. So I guess what
Natural.
I'm saying is I need to get my lawsuit started immediately.
You
Yeah.
do. You look so much younger than your mugshot. What was you thinking that day? Because you look like an old man on that thing.
It was
Oh my
hot. It was
God.
hot as a
You
motherfucking
was
I had that
like,
super tan. I was drained.
I'm sitting
Man,
here
go ahead.
like, oh my God.
And
And they
then I
keep
got
putting
all
this
this.
picture up. I'm like, oh, y'all know y'all can put better pictures up.
It don't. Man, this all that matter right now to me. All that other stuff ain't. I don't care about none of that.
No, it's
'Cause
all about your freedom. That's all
yeah,
that matters.
that's it. That's all. So I'm ready for that. I'm gonna look up that thing today and don't let them twist you on that.
I'll text your son and tell him to meet me, run into me today, because I gotta go over to the townhouse real quick and do a walkthrough because today's the last day before I turn over possession of the townhouse.
Yeah, you might need to call them. All that text and stuff. This ain't no time for all that. Yeah, this ain't a.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right, because he might not
cause
respond.
yeah, cause three people got shot and killed in Buckhead this
Yeah, I saw
weekend.
that.
Yeah, so about some weed and shit. So
Right. That's the
you got to
Buckhead's the
call 'em.
ghetto.
You just don't know what's going on right now. So you got to call. You don't want to say, well, he not responded. So
I'll call
yeah,
him.
but okay, yeah, but this right here, this is it's time, and when people gonna try to jump on that shit for that, I know they waiting on somebody to call them.
Well, hopefully I can
So
find a criminal lawyer that can do. Yeah, I'm gonna ask the guy who I talked to see if he do civil. The one who
no,
I
you don't
want to
want to
take
deal
your
with that.
case.
You got to deal with somebody who only do that, who only deals
That
with
only
that.
deal with civil.
That's it. You don't need to be mixing that shit up, cause that you're gonna
Hungry
lose.
Caucasian. All
Yeah,
right, I'll find a
yeah,
hungry Caucasian for that.
yeah. That
I reached out
understand what's
to
going on.
Michael, the guy I interviewed with, because that's all they do is lawsuits, and he didn't reach back. But I'll find somebody.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta get top notch for that. You can't play around with that. So and that
Hmm.
ain't gonna cost you nothing.
Nope,
This just
nothing.
nothing. So that proceed out of that, then you got something to work with. And they give you bonuses for the shit even get started. You do know that, right?
No, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
they give you bonuses and shit for the shit get started. But I love you
I
very
love you.
much.
I love you. I
If they
love you. I
figure they
love you.
got something, they give you a bonus.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.